back to my channel, I Sweets Tea. Spilling the tea, random sense, nonsense, world news, celebrity news, whatever, TV, popular TV, whatever. So this one is about the recoupling in Love Island. I don't normally do reality TV review reactions, but I think the reaction of this episode on that Twitter, whatever you want to call it, the reaction of the public was wild. So I just thought, okay, because in a way it touched me as well, but we'll get to that at the end. So basically, Love Island UK, whatever, they do Love Island USA as well. So basically, in the beginning, it's a program. People are supposed to be looking for love, but obviously it's a game show too. This is what people forget. It's a game show too, because there's going to be a winner. Anything that there's going to be a winner at the end. It's a game, isn't it? So it's a game show in the UK and the US, and I think maybe in other places around the world. So normally the UK one, it's normally just 5, in the beginning of it, it's 5 girls, 5 guys, and normally it's, you have to step forward for who you like. And this episode, I'm not sure, I don't think they did the step forward, I can't remember, I didn't see every episode of this one. But normally somebody has to step forward for who they like, but I think they changed it. So then those couples that are there from the beginning, the 5 girls, 5 guys, they normally leave them for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before they do this Casa Amor. But before the Casa Amor, they do putting in bombshells to see if the guy's head will turn, if the girl's head will turn, if they're happy with their couples. Some people admit in the beginning they're not happy with their couples, they just want to be friends, to stay in the show and see if someone they really truly love does come through. Now this show, it has had people fall in love, marry, have kids, and it has worked out for some people, but a majority of them, they do part ways. But it has been like, there has been some really, really good people come out of it, and they did marry and they did have kids and they did do well. But a majority of them, sometimes they're just looking for more exposure for their social media or their businesses, and some of them, they get brand deals, clothing deals, whatever, hair extension deals or makeup deals, or and TV jobs. Some of them end up getting TV jobs. So some of them do really, really well. Some of them do really, really well. But anyway, getting on to recoupling. I think people said episode 28. I don't know what episode. I'm a little lost. I watch here and there. But yeah, there's one couple that I did like, but the guy messed it up. But anyway, so Connor was single anyway, because he was just in a friendship with Grace. So Connor picked a girl called Emma. Right, okay, so yeah, Connor picked a girl called Emma, so he didn't stick. Grace was single anyway, in a friendship with Connor. She picked a guy called Blade. Now this Grace, she was kind of with someone that she knew from outside, and she thought they were like that, and he was treating her like they were like that, was kissing her up every minute of the day. And then a new bombshell came. This is before Casa Amor. A new bombshell came, and then he dropped her just like that. Just like that, he dropped her. But the girl he was with before that, he just dropped her just like that. So his character was just dropping people. Anyway, she ended up in a friendship. So anyway, in Casa Amor, it's fine. She picked a new guy. This guy, super muscly, super tall. I think she picked him to kind of scare and burn the guy that kind of used her. I don't know whether Joey used her, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so Grace picked Blade, and the camera panned to the guy that she was with, kissing up on her every minute of the day. And he looked, the camera just panned to his face, and people feel like he was burning inside. But it was his choice to drop her, so oh well. So anyway, she picked Blade, muscly, tall guy, and I think she did that to kind of like scare the Joey. But anyway, moving on. Shawnee boy. Them ones there that act like they're innocent and nice and sweet. So anyway, Sean, in the beginning, he wasn't having much luck in this villa. He wasn't having much luck. The girls were not on him. The girls didn't want to stay coupled with him. So I guess when Casa Amor came, but before Casa Amor, Bombshell came in, Matilda, and he liked her and whatever. He kind of, coupled up with her. But then Casa Amor came, and then two girls were on him. I don't know whether these girls were on him just to try and get into the villa and stay in the villa. Because like I said, the show is quite good for these youngsters. It does get them promotion, it does get them work in fashion or beauty or some TV jobs. So two girls was on him. One day Monty, I forgot on the other one, I think Gabriella is her name, I can't remember. But anyway, Ruby, a girl called Ruby, and Monty was on Sean. So when it comes to the recoupling, sometimes the presenter can be quiet and not say anything. Like in the past, I think presenters were quiet and they didn't say if the real partner misbehaved in the test, the Casa Amor test thing. So anyway, it was Sean's turn. He was single. Matilda walked in. She was single. She was all happy. Yeah, he's single, she's single, whatever. Then the presenter must have let the Casa Amor girls talk. And one said, he said she's his priority and whatever. They were kissing in the bed and all this. And then the Matilda was like, well, I don't mind. I'm sitting here, you're not. Now, fair enough. It's good, like, Matilda has to defend herself. Obviously, she has to defend herself. But the whole I'm sitting here, you're not. If he never kissed any girls, if he was just sleeping on the day bed and he didn't share a bed, if he did not share a bed with another girl, and if other girls were chasing him and he was just saying, no, I got my girl, then yes, Matilda can say, I'm sitting here and you're not. But man was kissing up on girls, man was chatting with girls, and man was sharing bed. So I think people going crazy on Twitter X, whatever you want to call that thing, the public making comments, like, some was like, good, she defended herself, and some were like, why is she making that comment? Because Sean is sly. Sean's acting all sweet, innocent, nice, like he's a good boy, but he's a little bit sneaky, snaky. But anyway, Sean and Matilda coupled up. And then it was Kieran and Nicole. So from the beginning, Kieran and Nicole, I think they've been together and they had a little problem in the beginning, but it was fine. And they said they love each other before the whole Casa Amor thing. And that was sweet. Kieran stayed single. He could have picked another girl. Nicole stayed single. So she came in. It was beautiful. They're cute. Nicole's small, petite, cute. And yeah, so Kieran stayed loyal and Nicole stayed loyal. But I don't know who did Nicole's makeup. Like, seriously, they should have just said to her, there's one of her friends or one of the girls in the village should have said, like, blend in like a bit better, because this is your moment. You're on the TV, you're walking down the walkway back from Casa Amor to see if your man has gone off or stuck with you. Someone could have said to her, like, make sure your makeup's blended in nice and you're looking nice and crisp. I don't know what type of scatter the makeup was, but she still looked cute. But just a lot of people on Twitter X whatever noticed, and it would have been nice to have that little nice moment and everything's nice and fresh and just sweet. Just anyway, whatever, they're together. She looks sweet, he looks sweet. Moving on. Trey. Okay, so Trey was covered up with a lady called Jess. This Jess woman, she looked like she's sucking lemons or sucking a sour sweet, because this woman always just looks sour. I don't know what it is. She just looks sour all the time. Even if she's happy there's a new man for her, she looks sour. If there's no new man in there for her, she looks sour. If she's in a good mood, she looks sour. If she's in a bad mood, she looks sour. No one's doing anything to her, she looks sour. Someone's doing something to her, she looks sour. I don't know what is going on with that Jess. But anyway, she was with a guy called Trey, and then yeah, so she was with Trey. They seemed happy, because there was a time she said she was happy, but then there was a time she said he's giving her the ick. I think maybe he didn't know how to have conversation, or intelligent conversation or something like that anyway. And then anyway, so obviously coming back, are you going to stick? Are you going to twist? Is he going to stick with her? Is she going to stick with him? Anyway, in the end, Trey picked a girl called Ellie, and then Jess picked a very good looking guy called Hugo. So anyway, she's come back, and apparently, I don't know what's wrong with the two of them. They should have just been happy, but there was a bit of bitterness. There was a little bit of bitterness in there. Like, Trey picked a pretty girl and just picked a handsome boy. So I don't know what there was a little bit of bitterness and a little bit of back and forth. But anyway, so that's Trey and Jess. Then was it Will? Will was with a girl called Uma. Uma in the other Casa Amor, she didn't share any bed with any guy. She slept outside, hoping that the Will is going to be faithful to her, because she really liked him in the house. She felt they were getting on, and you know, so on and so on. She really liked him. So it was her turn to walk down the walkway to come and see, is your partner going to stick or twist, or is she going to stick and twist? She walked in, single. He's down there, single. He said he wants to, you know, stay with her. Then when she was standing there, I think the presenter, the host, gave the girl, the Casa Amor girl, you know, whatever these people are called yet, Casa Amor girl, a chance to speak. And then one girl said apparently he kissed her or something like that. And then the Uma got upset. And another girl that was kissing up on Sean was laughing. And then Jess, the sour one, that looked like she's sucking on sour sweet all day long, or someone's just put lemon in her mouth. She was saying, "Oh, it's not funny. It's not funny. What's funny about that?" And then the Diamante girl was like, "I'm not laughing at that. So just don't let me tell you about yourself." Yeah, because and it was so funny, that Diamante, they need to bring her in the show for good, because we love drama on TV, we love drama in film, we love drama on stage. We don't want drama in our life, but we love the drama on, you know, the screen. They need to bring that Diamante boy, because she can stand up for herself and speak. But anyway, so yeah, the Diamante, I think she laughed because that, you know, when you get that thing in your head, men, this is how men behave. You know, they want to act like they're innocent, but I think that's what made her laugh. That men want to act like, oh look, I stay loyal. But she was like, kind of, I think the laugh was a kind of, like he kissed another girl kind of thing. He wasn't just looking like Angel, you know, looking like Angel, staying loyal. It wasn't a laugh at Uma's pain. It was just a laugh like, look at men, you know, they act loyal and then whatever, they get caught. So anyway, that was that. Then it was Joey's turn. And then now Joey, the hopper. Joey, normally his character is hopping. In the beginning of the show, he was giving off character of, I leave this girl, I saw this one, I dropped this one, I go to this one. So his character was kind of like, I hop around. So when when his girl came back into the villa, she was like shocked because Joey didn't do anything with anyone in the castle more. He behaved. Joey proper behaved. I was shocked because his character was just jump, 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 hop, hop. So yeah, Joey behaved. He didn't do. There was no kissy kissy story. There was no sherry bed story, and his girl that stayed loyal to him. Well, she was quite new, so they didn't know each other for long. I think she came in as a bombshell before the Casa Amor thing. So she came back single, wanting to stay loyal to Joey, and then Joey was loyal to her. Maybe he wants to prove he's not a hopper, wanderer. Maybe he wants to prove that he can just stick with one girl. And yeah, that was sweet. It was sweet that, her emotion of, he didn't, hop off. So that was Joey and Jess. But I have a little feeling that Joey still has a little bit of feeling for Grace, because Grace is stunning. And I think Joey still has a little liking to Grace. But anyway, as the show goes on, I don't know what's going to happen. Now, ayo. So anyway, ayo, and a lady called, and a lovely, beautiful lady called Mimi, absolutely stunning girl, have been together from the beginning. Okay, there was a little confusion when Uma came and stuff like that. But Io and Mimi have just, stuck together for the long time that they've all been in there. Now, Io. This is where I think the nation got emotional, because people popping off on Twitter X. Everyone thought, okay, no, in Casamore, he did kiss another girl, he did get close to another girl. But then sometimes the guys do that, and then they just think, maybe they think in their head, celebrity, if they just go off with the other girls, let them stick with who they're with. So, because in my head I thought, maybe Io's going to stick with who he's with, like the way Sean did have kisses and nonsense, and he just stuck with Matilda. So in my head I thought, Io's going to stick with, he's going to feel a liberty, and he's going to just stick with Mimi, because Mimi's a sweet girl. She's not those girls that can easily, Mimi's not those girls that easily just can jump from man to man. It's not her character. Like, obviously some girls, they live like that, they're raised like, you go be loose, and you jump around and move around. And some girls, I think they're not really raised, just go and be loose. It's kind of like try and find the right person, but of course you're going to have to go out with different people to know the right person. But sometimes people in the world, they're lucky when they're teens, 20s, whatever, 30s, they find someone, they're with them 50, 60 years, 70 years. But I mean, the world today is disgusting. Today is just, people just want bang, 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 bang. But anyway, so I was with lovely Mimi. So, but he chose to twist. So basically, he chose to recouple with a different girl. Now, he is allowed to pick who he prefers, because fair enough, he's a man, and he's going to be selfish, and he's going to pick who he prefers. But also, he should. But I think that he should have remembered they're still in a game show, right? Still in a game show. And the public have been supporting Mimi and Io, basically. And Mimi is a good girl. She behaves in a gracious way. She behaves in a calm manner. She's not the girls that get up and scream and shout. She's just a calm girl. But maybe that's, to some people that might look like boring, or to some people that might look like maybe something's wrong with her. Why is she so calm? But as well, that's kind of wifey material. Like, you know, if men, I'm sure all men don't want a girl that's gonna jump and scream in their face, you know, every day, all day. But anyway, it was just painful that for Mimi, I felt sorry for her, and I felt the embarrassment. I felt the disgrace. She had to walk down the walkway by herself. She had to stand there by herself. She had to look at all the couples together by herself and see Io, full Io, idiot, bomber clock, idiot Io, disgraced this poor girl Mimi. It was painful to watch. It was it was just embarrassing, disgraceful, and I felt her pain, like, and I think that's why people are popping off on Twitter. So anyway, I just thought, yeah, I need to react to this because it was just a emotional episode, and regarding Mimi. Because she's a sweet girl. But then again, people do say, you know, if you're goody, you don't. The good people don't always get things in life, which is sometimes true. Good people, if you're too good, you know, you're not always gonna get good. You're not always gonna get things. But I hope Mimi's okay, and I hope they bring in some handsome. I hope they bring in the most handsome man that she likes, and I hope she recouples, and I hope she wins, because that embarrassment and that pain, whoo, it was too much. It was too much. But then fair enough, men are gonna be, she's boring, and he has to pick what he likes. Yeah, and remember, use your fucking brain and wisdom. It's a fucking game show. If he wants to win it, if he wanted to win that show, he would have stuck with her. And then when they come out, go and spread your seed all over the place. But anyway,